Your dreams are a reflection of your inner self, your passions, and your purpose in life. They are not just random thoughts. They are the very essence of what makes you unique. However, as soon as you decide to chase those dreams, the world will have its own set of opinions. People will tell you what is possible and what is not. They will project their fears onto you, making you question your abilities. But remember, you were not born to live according to their expectations. You were born to create your own path, to define your own success, and to live a life that fulfills you. The journey towards your goals will not be easy. Society often dictates what success should look like, what career paths are safe, and what dreams are realistic. But those definitions do not have to apply to you. Your dreams belong to you, and only you can decide their worth. If you spend your life trying to fit into someone else's idea of success, you will always feel unfulfilled. True happiness comes from following your heart, even when the road ahead is uncertain. When you start your journey, you will encounter people who doubt you. They may be family, friends, colleagues, or even strangers. Some will express their doubts out of concern, while others may do it out of jealousy or insecurity. They will ask you, "Are you sure you want to do this? What if you fail? Isn't it too risky?" Their words can plant seeds of doubt in your mind, making you question yourself. But understand this, most of the time their doubts are a reflection of their own fears, not your reality. Just because they couldn't do it doesn't mean you can't. It is natural to seek validation from others, especially from those closest to you. But relying too much on external validation can be dangerous. If you constantly look for approval, you may end up living a life that pleases others but does not fulfill you. The truth is, no one else can see the vision that you see. They haven't felt the passion burning inside you. They don't know the depth of your dreams. That is why you must trust yourself more than anyone else. Success stories are filled with examples of people who refuse to listen to naysayers. Think about the great inventors, artists, and leaders of the world. If they had listened to those who doubted them, they would never have changed history. Imagine if Thomas Edison had given up after his first few failures. Imagine if J.K. Rowling had stopped writing after multiple rejections. The world would have missed out on incredible innovations and inspiring stories. The people who achieve greatness are the ones who believe in themselves, even when no one else does. When you focus on your goals, distractions will come in many forms. Some will be external, people telling you what you should or shouldn't do. Others will be internal, your own self-doubt creeping in, making you question your abilities. But every time you feel discouraged, remind yourself why you started. Remind yourself of the passion that drove you in the first place. That passion is stronger than any doubt, any fear, and any negative voice. The road to success is not straight. It is filled with obstacles, setbacks, and failures. But those challenges are not meant to stop you. They are meant to teach you, to strengthen you, and to prepare you for the success that awaits you. Every failure is a lesson, every setback is a test, and every challenge is an opportunity to grow. If you stay focused on your goals, nothing can stand in your way. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who encourage you, and who believe in your potential. The right support system can make all the difference. But even if you don't have that support, don't let it stop you. Be your own biggest cheerleader. Believe in yourself so fiercely that nothing can shake your determination. At the end of the day, your life is yours to live. Your dreams are yours to chase. Do not let the voices of others drown out the voice of your heart. Keep moving forward, keep believing, and keep focusing on your goals. The world may doubt you, but as long as you believe in yourself, nothing is impossible. Pain is an inevitable part of life. At some point, you will face failures, disappointments, and heartbreaks. You will encounter moments when everything seems to fall apart, when your dreams seem unreachable, and when the world feels like it is working against you. But the difference between those who succeed and those who give up is how they respond to pain. Some people allow pain to break them, while others use it to build themselves into something stronger. If you want to achieve greatness, you must learn to turn your pain into power. People will always have something to say about your journey. Some will doubt your abilities, criticize your choices, or even try to bring you down. They will remind you of your past mistakes, highlight your weaknesses, and discourage you from taking risks. Sometimes the negativity will come from the people closest to you: family, friends, colleagues, those you expected to support you the most. But the truth is, not everyone will understand your vision, and that's okay. Their words only have power over you if you allow them to. Instead of letting their criticism break your spirit, let it fuel your determination. Pain comes in many forms. Sometimes it is the pain of rejection, when your efforts are not recognized, your ideas are dismissed, or your talents are overlooked. You may apply for opportunities and get rejected over and over again. You may invest your heart and soul into something only to see it fail. The pain of rejection can make you feel like you are not good enough, like you are not worthy of success. But rejection is not the end of the road. It is a redirection. It is life's way of telling you that there is something better waiting for you, something greater that you have yet to discover. Every rejection carries a lesson, and if you learn from it instead of letting it defeat you, you will come back stronger. Another common form of pain is failure. Society often teaches us that failure is something to be ashamed of, something to avoid at all costs. But failure is not the opposite of success. It is a necessary part of it. No one who has ever achieved anything great did so without failing first. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Oprah Winfrey was told she was not fit for television. Walt Disney was fired for lacking creativity. If they had let failure define them, the world would have never known their brilliance. What made them different was their ability to use failure as a stepping stone instead of a stopping point. They did not let pain defeat them. They used it to push themselves harder. Sometimes pain comes from betrayal or loss. You may trust people who later turn against you. You may lose relationships, friendships, or opportunities that once meant everything to you. These moments can be heartbreaking, leaving you feeling lost and alone. But even in these painful experiences, there is growth. Pain teaches you who is truly meant to be in your life and who is not. It strengthens your resilience, sharpens your instincts, and helps you build emotional strength. Every hardship you face is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. The key to transforming pain into power is perspective. Instead of seeing pain as a punishment, see it as preparation. Every challenge, every hardship, and every struggle is preparing you for something greater. The pain you are experiencing today is shaping you into the person who will achieve your dreams tomorrow. When you change your mindset, you take control of your own story. You stop seeing yourself as a victim and start seeing yourself as a fighter. One of the most powerful ways to turn pain into power is to use it as motivation. When people tell you that you can do something, let that be the reason you prove them wrong. When you face setbacks, let them push you to work even harder. Turn every insult, every doubt, and every rejection into fuel. Let it drive you, let it inspire you, and let it remind you why you started in the first place. The most successful people in the world did not achieve greatness because life was easy for them. They achieved greatness because they refused to let pain stop them. Another way to turn pain into power is through self-reflection. Instead of running from your pain, face it. Understand where it comes from, what it is teaching you, and how you can grow from it. When you take the time to process your struggles, you gain clarity. You begin to see that pain is not a barrier, it is a lesson. You learn to embrace discomfort because you understand that growth does not happen in your comfort zone. There will be moments when the pain feels unbearable, when giving up seems like the only option. In those moments, remind yourself why you started. Remember the fire inside you, the dreams that keep you awake at night, and the purpose that drives you forward. Remind yourself that you have already survived so many difficult moments in life, and you will survive this too. Your pain is not your weakness. It is your strength. It is the very thing that will make you unstoppable. Pain is temporary, but the power you gain from overcoming it lasts forever. Your struggles will shape you, your failures will teach you, and your hardships will build you into the person you are destined to be. The choice is yours. Let pain break you or let it build you. Let it define you or let it drive you. No matter what life throws at you, always remember that you have the power to rise above it. In life, there will always be noise. External voices telling you what you should or shouldn't do. opinions shaping your decisions, and societal expectations pressuring you to conform. But amidst all this noise, there exists another voice, one that is often drowned out, the voice of your heart. This voice knows your dreams, your passions, and your purpose. It speaks to you in moments of silence, in times of uncertainty, and in the quiet corners of your soul. If you truly want to succeed, you must learn to silence the noise around you and listen to the voice within. From the moment we are born, we are surrounded by influences, parents, teachers, friends, society, media, all telling us what is right, what is wrong, and what path we should follow. While some of this guidance is valuable, much of it is based on fear, limitations, and the experiences of others. People will tell you what they think is best for you, but they do not walk in your shoes. They do not feel the fire that burns inside you, nor do they understand the dreams that keep you awake at night. If you let their voices overpower your own, you may find yourself living a life that is not truly yours. One of the biggest dangers of listening to too many opinions is self-doubt. The more you seek validation from others, the more you start questioning your own decision. You may have a dream that excites you, but as soon as someone tells you it is unrealistic, you begin to doubt yourself. You may want to take a bold step, but when people warn you about risks, you hesitate. Before you know it, you are trapped in a cycle of overthinking, analyzing every decision based on what others might think. But the truth is, no one else has to live with your choices. Only you do. People will always have opinions, and most of them will speak from their own limitations. If they failed at something, they will assume you will fail too. If they never had the courage to chase their dreams, they will tell you that your dreams are impossible. Their words have nothing to do with your potential and everything to do with their own fears. The moment you realize this, you take back your power. You stop letting other people's fears dictate your future. Listening to your heart does not mean ignoring logic or wisdom. It means trusting your intuition. Your heart knows what makes you happy, what excites you, and what brings you fulfillment. When you tune into that inner voice, you gain clarity. You stop making decisions based on fear and start making them based on purpose. You start choosing paths that align with your true self, rather than what society expects of you. It is important to understand that not everyone will support your journey, and that is okay. People may not understand your dreams because they were not given the same vision as you. They may call you crazy, unrealistic, or naive. But history is filled with people who were once called dreamers, only to later be called visionaries. The greatest achievements in the world were made by those who refused to listen to doubt. If Steve Jobs had listened to people who told him he was wasting his time, we wouldn't have Apple. If Elon Musk had listened to those who mocked his ideas, he wouldn't be revolutionizing industries. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is the ability to listen to their own belief rather than the doubts of others. Distractions will come in many forms. Some will come disguised as advice from well-meaning people who think they are protecting you from failure. Others will come in the form of societal pressure, making you feel like you have to follow a traditional path to be considered successful. Then there is the biggest distraction of all, comparison. In today's world, social media has made it easier than ever to compare yourself to others. You see people achieving success, living glamorous lives, and reaching milestones you have yet to accomplish. It is easy to start feeling like you are not good enough or that you are falling behind. But comparison is the enemy of progress. It shifts your focus from your own journey to someone else's, making you lose sight of your path. The only competition you should have is with the person you were yesterday. To truly listen to your heart, you must create moments of silence. In a world filled with constant noise, notifications, opinions, and endless distractions, it is crucial to take time for yourself. Spend time alone, reflect on your dreams, and ask yourself what truly matters to you. Journaling, meditation, or simply taking a walk without distractions can help you connect with your inner voice. The more you practice listening to yourself, the clearer your path becomes. Another key to silencing the noise is surrounding yourself with the right people. There will always be those who doubt you, but there will also be those who uplift you. Find people who encourage your growth, who believe in your vision, and who inspire you to be better. The right support system can make all the difference in staying true to your goals. But even if you do not have that support, remember that you are enough. You do not need the approval of others to follow your dreams. The journey to success is not about pleasing everyone. It is about staying true to yourself. You will never be able to make everyone happy, and trying to do so will only drain you. Instead of seeking acceptance, seek fulfillment. Instead of following the crowd, follow your own path. The moment you stop caring about what others think and start caring about what truly matters to you, you will experience a newfound sense of freedom. Doubt will still creep in from time to time. You will have moments where you question yourself, where the opinions of others seem too loud to ignore. In those moments, remind yourself why you started. Remind yourself that your dreams are valid, your journey is important, and your voice matters. Your heart has been guiding you since the beginning, and it will never lead you astray. When you learn to silence the noise and truly listen to yourself, you will discover a power within you that no external opinion can ever take away. Success does not come easily. It is not given as a gift, nor is it achieved overnight. It belongs to those who refuse to give up, to those who push forward despite failures, and to those who continue even when everything seems to be against them. The people who reach their goals are not always the most talented, the smartest, or the luckiest. They are simply the ones who are the most resilient, the ones who keep going no matter what. Life will test you in ways you never expected. The journey towards success is filled with obstacles, failures, and moments of doubt. There will be days when everything seems to go wrong, when your hard work does not seem to be paying off, and when you feel like giving up. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. The successful ones do not quit. They embrace failure as a lesson, they use rejection as a motivation, and they see challenges as opportunities to grow. One of the biggest myths about success is that it happens easily for those who are meant to achieve great things. This is far from the truth. Every successful person has faced struggles. Every great athlete, entrepreneur, artist, or leader has encountered failure, rejection, and self-doubt. The only reason we see their success is because they refuse to let their setbacks define them. They understood that resilience, the ability to keep going despite difficulties, is a true key to success. Failure is not the end, it is a stepping stone. Many people fear failure so much that they never even try. They let the fear of making mistakes stop them from taking action. But the truth is, every failure teaches you something valuable. It shows you what doesn't work, it builds your character, and it strengthens your ability to handle challenges. Some of the greatest minds in history failed multiple times before they succeeded. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team before becoming one of the greatest players of all time. Walt Disney was rejected by multiple investors before creating his empire. What made these individuals different? They were resilient. They did not let failure stop them. They let it push them forward. Resilience is built through persistence. It is the ability to keep going when nothing seems to be working. It is waking up every day and choosing to work on your goals, even when progress feels slow. It is refusing to give up, even when the odds are against you. The truth is, most people quit too soon. They start with excitement, but as soon as they face a setback, they lose motivation. They convince themselves that success is not meant for them, that the challenges are too hard, and that they should take the easier path. But success does not come to those who quit at the first sign of struggle. It comes to those who are willing to fight for it. Success does not come easily. It is not given as a gift, nor is it achieved overnight. It belongs to those who refuse to give up, to those who push forward despite failures, and to those who continue even when everything seems to be against them. The people who reach their goals are not always the most talented, the smartest, or the luckiest. They are simply the ones who are the most resilient, the ones who keep going no matter what. Life will test you in ways you never expected, The journey towards success is filled with obstacles, failures, and moments of doubt. There will be days when everything seems to go wrong, when your hard work does not seem to be paying off, and when you feel like giving up. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. The successful ones do not quit. They embrace failure as a lesson, they use rejection as motivation, and they see challenges as opportunities to grow. One of the biggest myths about success is that it happens easily for those who are meant to achieve great things. This is far from the truth. Every successful person has faced struggles. Every great athlete, entrepreneur, artist, or leader has encountered failure, rejection, and self-doubt. The only reason we see their success is because they refuse to let their setbacks define them. They understood that resilience, the ability to keep going despite difficulties, is the true key to success. Failure is not the end, it is a stepping stone. Many people fear failure so much that they never even try. They let the fear of making mistakes stop them from taking action. But the truth is, every failure teaches you something valuable. It shows you what doesn't work, it builds your character, and it strengthens your ability to handle challenges. Some of the greatest minds in history failed multiple times before they succeeded. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team before becoming one of the greatest players of all time. Walt Disney was rejected by multiple investors before creating his empire. What made these individuals different? They were resilient. They did not let failure stop them, they let it push them forward. Resilience is built through persistence. It is the ability to keep going when nothing seems to be working. It is waking up every day and choosing to work on your goals, even when progress feels slow. It is refusing to give up, even when the odds are against you. The truth is, most people quit too soon. They start with excitement, but as soon as they face a setback, they lose motivation. They convince themselves that success is not meant for them, that the challenges are too hard, and that they should take the easier path. But success does not come to those who quit at the first sign of struggle. It comes to those who are willing to fight for it. Rejection is another challenge that tests resilience. No matter what path you choose, there will be times when people say no. You may be turned down for opportunities, criticized for your ideas, or told that you are not good enough. It can be discouraging, but rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It is simply a redirection. Many of the world's most successful people were rejected multiple times before finding success. J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, was rejected by multiple publishers before one finally gave her a chance. Oprah Winfrey was told she was not fit for television. These people could have given up after their first rejection, but they didn't. They believed in themselves, they kept going, and eventually they proved everyone wrong. One of the biggest tests of resilience is dealing with criticism. When you start pursuing your goals, people will have opinions. Some will doubt you, some will mock you, and some will try to bring you down. It is easy to let negative words discourage you. But you must remember that criticism is often a reflection of the person giving it, not of you. Many people criticize others because they are too afraid to chase their own dreams. They see someone else trying, and instead of supporting them, they try to tear them down. Do not let their words affect you. Stay focused on your path and let your success be your response. Discipline is a key part of resilience. It is easy to stay motivated when things are going well, but what happens when motivation fades? This is where discipline comes in. Discipline means showing up even when you don't feel like it. It means working on your goals even when no one is watching. It means committing to the process no matter how long it takes. Motivation is temporary, but discipline will carry you through the toughest times. Another important aspect of resilience is adaptability. Life does not always go as planned. Sometimes things will fall apart, and you will have to change your approach. Being resilient does not mean sticking to one plan no matter what. It means being willing to adjust, to learn from mistakes, and to find new ways to reach your goals. When one door closes, resilience helps you find another door. The people who achieve greatness are not those who had an easy journey. They are the ones who refused to give up. They kept going despite failures, rejections, and doubts. They did not let setbacks define them. They use them as fuel to keep moving forward. If you want to succeed, you must develop this same mindset. You must train yourself to see failure as a lesson, rejection as redirection, and criticism as motivation. Every struggle you face is preparing you for the success that lies ahead. The challenges you overcome today are making you stronger for tomorrow. Resilience is not something you are born with. It is something you develop through experience, through pushing yourself beyond your limits, and through never giving up on your dreams. The road will not always be easy, but if you stay committed, if you keep believing in yourself, and if you refuse to quit, success will be yours. Success is not for those who start strong and quit early. It is for those who persevere through every challenge, every failure, and every doubt. The journey will be tough, but every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your dreams. Do not let fear, rejection, or the opinions of others define you. Stay focused, stay determined, and keep moving forward. Your struggles are shaping you into the person you are meant to be. Believe in yourself, trust your journey, and never give up. One day you will look back and realize that every challenge was worth it.